Okay, so it's still 1,400 of y'all here. Thank y'all for staying. All right. So let me see, because I want to get into Toya and Reginae.
After you're done, I want, y'all can talk.
Oh, no, we're not talking today.
Like, I just thought, because you was like, you open to talking to her. I just thought, we all women. Everybody cool. Like,
hold up, I need something to cover this, because y'all know I'm not trying to get hit with no copyright strike. I thought I had Toya and Reginae in my stuff, but I think I might have took it out. Okay, well, I'm gonna put something over it, or maybe I can cover it. Tell me if y'all can see it hear it without me putting it up here. Hold up.
I just thought that's why I said after that, sis, y'all could kind of chop up, but I'm not about to bring her to your house. I'm not about to,
Could y'all hear that? What she said, I'm not about to bring her to our house just then? Could y'all hear that? Let me know. No, you couldn't hear it? Okay. Oh, yeah? Yes, now. Okay.
So at the end of the day, I felt like this is an open environment, a great moment.
My sister definitely been feeling a way that I haven't told her that me and Mel is back together. So I felt like this is the perfect opportunity for them two to really actually set something up after, because where else would I ever have them in the same room where this can be done?
Well, you live with Toya, so you could have, Beedy, you could have brought her over to the house to have that conversation. And I could understand why Toya wouldn't want to have that conversation in front of all of these damn people. And another thing, Beedy, I need for you, Beedy is such a beautiful young woman. I need for Beedy to not just DJ, but I need Beedy to go find something for herself that's not a person. Because I don't trust the girlfriend. And when I say I don't trust the girlfriend, I don't like how it seems like that girl only want to fuck with you when y'all are filming. The past 2 seasons of this show, she was fucking with you until y'all was off, and then she left to go be with that nigga. And then when we come back this season, now y'all together. And then at the end of the episode, you tell us that y'all not together no more. It's because, yeah, the relationship could be toxic, but the girlfriend is given opportunistic, and I really only want to be attached to Beedy because there's something to be gained from it. I want to be on a reality show. And I think Toya knows that. This was not the time or the place. And the way Beedy was acting was given either, oh, girl told you she needed you to have that conversation like that. Like, it just was giving nervous energy. Beedy felt nervous throughout this entire scene. Like, this is not something she really wanted to do.
I wasn't trying to come here on that type of vibe. Like, you know that ain't me.
Okay.
So I'm not about to come up like that.
This is what we gonna do.
Look like that.
We gonna just go to my house and we gonna talk. Y'all gonna talk.
I talked to Beedy. She know that I told her I don't have a problem. We gonna talk.
We don't have to talk today, though.
Yeah, this not the place.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
but
it's just a way you could have said it, sister.
No, you could have said it the way I said it, Beedy. You getting offensive and bucking and attitude.
No, Beedy, you already on one. All of that movement, the way your eyes, like you already was on one and expecting some type of response. But the way Toya got up and said, I don't have a problem with you, but this is not the time. We could talk another time. That should have been good enough for you.
Because this is an event for.
But I didn't say it at this moment. Talk about.
No, you could have pulled me to the side and said, "Okay, you and Mel talk."
Sis, we could, we just here to support. And I kept saying that.
You straight up said you and Mel need to talk like this is
Y'all
that.
don't gotta ever talk. It's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I tried.
I'm gonna just be all the way honest with you. This person, I don't know.
And I don't know this.
No, you being very Casey like right now. You being very Casey like right now, Beedy.
You was just sitting there defensive
No, because the reason I got defensive is because when I talk to Beedy about our stuff, since I can't get through to Beedy, I talk about how we live together and she don't talk to me in my house. As if bringing you is going to change the fact how I feel with her. It's her ass.
So anyway, I just gotta just be.
You are the issue. You are the problem.
And so we about to go.
Yeah, so that's
we not really welcome at the
And that's real gaslighty. Since we not really welcome, don't do that, because that's not what it's about.
It's not that y'all not welcoming. Y'all know.
Shout out to Danielle, cause I know sometimes I be like, Danielle, what is going on? Cause Danielle remind me of, you know, a lot of the older cousins and shit. You know what I'm saying? They good people, but you know, they mindsets just be old school sometimes in a very problematic manner. But I appreciate the way Danielle shows up for Toya, because they feel like nobody else protects her but her husband. And even he, I feel like, can only do so much as a man without having to get involved in a certain manner. Like, I can get why Red sometimes feels like I need to just step away, because if I got to deal with this shit, it's going to go to a whole nother level.
Oh, that's
I don't want to look like no.
Finish this.
Like,
You got too many people.
You shouldn't have had that conversation in front of everybody, all that walking back and forth and shit, Beedy. Like, you making yourself look crazy.
Just say one, two words and that went.
Okay. Toya definitely makes me feel less than when I talk to her, and I'm tired of it. How
That's
she
a you thing, boo. That's a you thing.
comes off sometimes, and her delivery to a person will make you feel like she's up here and the other person's down there.
And I think that's the easy thing for people to say when they already feel like that within themselves. I think a lot of people will already have that feeling within themselves, and it don't matter how you say it, that's what they're going to project onto what you say. Because there was nothing about what Toya said that was coming off like she had an attitude or nothing initially, but you the one that was getting aggy and acting like somebody said something fucked up to you because they don't want to have the conversation in a room full of people.
And there's no need to do your sister that way.
It's crazy.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's like we got to work on us first before you start shoving. Every conversation end up, but you got to talk to Mel. Bitch, let's fix me and you first. We're sisters. Clearly, there's an issue with you and I. You live in my house, you don't talk to me.
Both of y'all not hearing each other at all. Y'all gotta figure this out.
And that ain't got to do with me.
Yeah.
It's you and her.
But if I don't say
What
nothing,
day
I
you
defend
free this
myself,
week?
it's just what it is. But when I defend myself, it's like,
There was nothing to defend yourself about, Beedy. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I don't know what her and old girl be on, but something ain't right.
That is out
In this moment, be clear.
of the ordinary for you.
and there we
You
go.
know it is.
There we go.
That's crazy.
I really don't know what to say to these ladies.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I saw this, I was like, oh, she still do the jump rope thing? Because y'all know I jump rope, bitch. I don't know if I could double dutch jump rope, but bitch, I'm a single jumper down. Do you hear me?
It's embarrassed. I feel like my tryouts is completely ruined. I might as well go ahead and have that conversation with Mel right now. Why not?
It gotta be somewhere. It can't be at a house.
Why I can't be at a house?
Clearly, there's some issue with
I know
Mandy,
that. I see
right?
it.
And I feel like with you being in it, it makes it worse because she's sensitive to my relationship and what happened last year. So she's very defensive. I'm gonna tell you this: I never had an issue with you. My issue with you was every thing she told me about you.
Mm-hmm.
That's my sister. Everything was, Mel, they don't like your energy. Yes, they say you. I'm like, Mel don't even know me like to not like me.
I don't. At the end of the day, everything that I have said is me looking in from what I've seen and been around.
But you took that in and felt the way about me without talking to me. You automatically
But
developed.
Toya, when I'm around you and show up in front of you, I show up humble. I don't give a how I really feel
So
about
you showed up to my mama thing humble? You didn't speak to me. That was humble.
Okay.
You came in like
we
you had
got
an issue with me.
events and everything. Do I really come and be like, oh, hey,
You
Toya?
don't talk to
I
me.
don't.
Exactly. But
Because
that's
that's
not
the
humble.
energy you give off. You give off a high energy like you above everybody.
No,
in
you that mother.
When
I feel like when you walked in my mama party, that's the energy you gave.
I feel
You
like
see how
that's
that
the
go both
energy
ways?
you are.
To me, at the end of the day, I'm on Toya's side with this because I don't give a how I feel about somebody. If I'm going to somebody's family function, I'ma speak to everybody. You ain't gotta like me and I'ma speak. That's just because I was raised to have manners, that when you walk in somewhere, you speak to people. You speak to people. I don't give a fuck if you feel like, oh, Toya so high in my, so you can't say hello when you walk into her space. That's why you can't be at her house. Because how the fuck you gonna be at somebody's house and you can't even give them the respect of speaking to them? Like, no.
Already had, instead of being a grown lady and pulling me to the side and having
I'm a grown lady
Hold
at
up, hold up, hold up.
24/7.
So we can't do this right now.
I didn't come here for all that.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, Toya,
Clearly,
that's
you
too
got
much.
some kind of issue with me.
No.
You do. It
And
comes
I can
across-
feel
You
that
do.
way with
You
So
do.
just
You do.
own it.
Just say it. You have an issue with me. No. Let me say you have an issue with me. And when it comes to her, it's fight. Because you don't like the way our relationship is. It triggers something when you don't like the way I handle something.
Nothing to do with her. It's just
You
how
do.
you came off. Like, I'm not coming here on that type of time. And that's not me. But it went that way because of how her delivery was. You didn't have to do that, sis. But that's how you wanted to come off. And that's my feelings.
You just doing too much.
I don't
Before
want
you
this
got
right
here,
here.
Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all have to see this.
I don't gotta deal with it no more. I'm good.
I'm glad that I have found my voice.
Girl, her running off talking about she found her voice. No, baby. I'm telling you, it's giving manic. It's giving manic. I don't know what's going on right now, Beedy, but it's giving manic, love. And I don't know what's going, like I'm telling you, just the running, I ain't gotta do, yeah, it's giving she was high. I don't know what on, but that's what it was giving. It wasn't giving weed. I don't know what it was. Okay, listen, I ain't judging, but I would be worried about Beedy because Beedy, you internalizing some shit that it's not even Toya. Toya didn't come at you like that first. You already had a heightened energy, and any way she responded, if she didn't go along with exactly what you wanted in that moment, you was gonna have a problem. That's how it seemed to me.
And I hate that it's viewed because of me being with someone. It has nothing to do with anybody. You know, I just feel like I'm my own woman and that at some point you want to be respected. I've always bit my tongue and those days are over. You know, I found my voice now and I'm ready to use it. And if you don't, you just don't like it.
Come on.
You can use your voice. You should use your voice, but there is a way to talk to people where if you talk to somebody crazy because you're not getting your way right now, and then they respond to you and now you acting like, oh, you talking to me like I'm beneath you. That's not true. I feel like that's just something that be going on in people's families. Like if you somebody that does well for themselves and the rest of your family is like status quo and you above the status quo, they're going to be angry at you as if you feel like they're less than. Well, really, they're pedestalizing you because of what you have. And because of their proximity to you, they're angry that they don't have what you have. And I'm not saying that Beedy is jealous of some, the life or something like that, because I don't think that's what it really is. But Toya is very, very well liked, well respected, well known. From here to Atlanta, all over the place, but very much so in New Orleans and in Atlanta, Toya is who she is. And if they have not made a name for themselves that they feel like is equal to her, I do feel like they put themselves in competition with her unjustly. Like Beedy, I hope Beedy was able to watch that back and really see herself clearly because she was already on one and you can tell. And I don't like the way Beedy is turned up and Mel is chilling. There's something about that I don't like. Okay, let's move on though. All right, let's move on to the next clip. And we're gonna skip over because I know that they want to have a baby, so they're gonna try to have a baby. Y'all know Toya has fibroids, so she found a non-invasive way to get rid of them, and hopefully they'll be bringing another baby into this world. But let's get into when Reginae talked to Beedy about the situation.
You know why I brought your butt out, though?
To see if I still had it?
No.
What?
To allow you to be comfortable right now while I talk to you. You ain't told you, man. This here. Sit down, explain yourself to me. I don't like beefing with Toya, but until I understand what's going on, I can't even help him get through it. I invited Nay.
Okay.
Because I know Nay, she loved the out of mama. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm not sure exactly what happened between Beedy and my mom, but I called her and she hung up on me in my face. We don't do that. So I'm trying to see what's her temper.
Because Beedy is avoidant, and if she's not avoidant, then she's volatile. That's why she was running away, because she's an avoidant.
On your time, girl. How are you? I'm great, babe.
I just washed up, boy. And back foot. You see what I'm saying?
Good.
Yeah, I want to clock that too. Walter act like he got sense on the show, but then we saw Walter online spazzing the fuck out, right? So in my mind, sometimes I'm like, you know how to act, but it's like you only know how to act in front of cameras. It's like you know well enough to portray a certain image, but when it comes time to really be that type of person all the way through, you're not consistent, which makes me feel like when you act right, it's a manipulation. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let him finish.
Bust up butt in basketball. She thought she was gonna beat me, you know what I'm saying?
So what's been going on with y'all?
I mean,
What's been going on with you since you hung up in my face?
Yeah, and then I just felt like you were really worked up. So that's why I just hung up, because it's not an argument. And at the end of the day, I can talk to you another time, maybe when things calm, you know, because we're better than that, which I know. And like I say, I can't look at me and you. I got to look at that's your mom.
Question.
But at the end of the day,
do you like my mama? Why every time you're happy, you can't get along with her? A couple months ago, you and Toya was bonding. Y'all was talking on the phone. You was downstairs talking. We was on three-way. Where did that go?
Then it just happened how it happened. I don't know. Then it's not because of any issue. Like with me and Toya.
But it is though. It is though, love. It is. And y'all, I feel like Reginae don't understand sometimes that the way you talk to people, I feel like when I tell y'all that's a New Orleans people thing, and that's because I just recognize it in my own family and how we talk sometimes. We talk real rough to one another. it is what it is, right? So I can hear Reginae already feeling defensive of her mama because you know how much your mama do for everybody. And when I tell you, I identify with Reginae in this moment.
I don't have no issue with her.
It's not
at all.
That's the whole thing.
That's not what we seeing, love. That's not what we seeing. We seeing you having an issue.
Not saying
I know. I'm just saying it's sad that it's looked that way.
Is that? But that's the only. Let me tell you something about character, bro. The reason why these people could have gave me so much time in jail is because I had a characteristic for it. You've been to jail 2 times before for armed robbery.
Yeah.
So you can't just say that you ain't robbed this, whether if I was true or not. They're going to go off my past actions.
Right.
What she's telling you right now is you and Toya was like this. And now here come Mel back into your life again, and it just stopped.
Happened? It was here. So I say, y'all.
So what you talk about because of what happened?
No, y'all would not go.
You can talk about because of what happened.
Wait.
Well, what happened though? What happened?
I'm good.
You want to use your voice? Use your voice. What happened?
I just, like she said, I know me, God, and that's all that matters.
See, and that's another thing I can't stand. Y'all see why I can't stand that shit, right? People always revert to God when they want to absolve themselves of responsibility. And that's not about blame. It's basically, I can be avoidant and throw God in it. Like, God, no. Girl, what? We need you to be on earth right now.
At the end of the day, I know you feel like, yeah, Mel got your back. Mel love her, and I know y'all love each other. But family, my mama, I don't even know how to maneuver with life without this lady. Like, right. And I feel like we all don't, because she's helped all of us. Mm-hmm. She is literally the stone, not Nita. Mm-hmm. I love her, but there is.
See this right here? That's why Anita treats Toya the way she does. She is jealous of her daughter. She is jealous of her daughter. Y'all, listen. And like I said, it ain't about blame. It's just, it is what it is. When you couldn't be the mother to your children that your daughter turned out to be, your daughter is mothering you. Your daughter is mothering your sons. She resents Toya for being the woman she could not be.
I just think that you got pissed that she played your girl.
And that's just like I said,
she didn't make you feel less than. She made you. You feel like she played your girl. Your girl was right there. You like, hey, I want to talk. She like, not right now. You like, damn, like, and that's some cool. That's an okay feeling. I would feel like, damn, I'm like, gonna play my like that. I get that. I get it, but I would never think that it's like, damn, she better than me. No, my mother knows how she gets passionate. She's also very private. She's not gonna talk to nobody in front of no mother that she don't know. She's not gonna do that. So, and you don't either.
I don't really know why it's always something when it comes down with me and my sister. And that kind of keeps me in my little bubble. And I realized since I've been out of my bubble, a lot of chaos have came into my life. And I just feel like I'm just not being heard. We just need maybe our space to really come to a point where we have to both look within. I got your point of view. I got your point of view. Did I miss anything?
You feel attacked. You feel attacked, you feel ganged up on, and you shutting down. That's basically what's happening right now. But I feel like Beedy don't understand that she is projecting something onto Toya. Toya does not feel like she's better than you. That's your sister. She helping you. She helping take care of you. You was living in her house. But when the bitch come around, all of a sudden, you know, you feel differently and you act differently around your sister. To be very clear, it is weird that you'll live with her, but you'll have, you know, be in a relationship with somebody and you ain't talking to her about it. Like, why not? Why? It's not because they don't like her because y'all gay. We know that's not it. But yes, Beedy very much gives Casey, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me.